Let me just see. I have no idea. I hope the demo's long enough. I mean, I didn't want to do a long stream, so let's see. Girlfriend 2. Have you played it yet, Booty? Oh, wait. That kind of works. Oh, what is Taco doing here? Yeah, I didn't have any Star Trek adequate uniforms or anything. I mean, they don't wear hats in Star Trek, do they? Oh, there's text. The Badlands are treacherous. Is no one talking? Shouldn't there be someone talking? I really hope there's someone talking. I mean, speaking of which, our final 2 crew members have just arrived. Ensign Harry Kim and Tom Paris. I really hope there's at least some voice acting in the main game. Text is behind me. Gentlemen, welcome to Voyager. Ensign Kim, you're fresh from the academy, ready for your first deep space assignment. Do we just replay the Voyager timeline? Start by killing Paris. Skip to choice. Skip to choice? Okay. Reporting for duty, Captain. It's an honor to be here. I hope I live up to your expectations. So there's no voice acting at all. It's kind of... I mean, I get it. It's expensive. Maybe we get it in the full game. I didn't know if they... Did they... Wait. Let me go to Steam real quick. Let's see if there's any... demo out now. Explore and rebuild the iconic spaceship. Okay. Better than AI. Oh, that's true. Better than AI voiceover. Yeah. It's just really hard for me to play games where there's no voice acting at all. What? Yeah. Doesn't say if they plan on adding anything. At least not in here. I trust you've already met Tom Paris. Yeah, they were on the same shuttle. Former Marquis pilot who will help us reach the Badlands. With all... Wait, there's a hair. With all due respect, madam, observer is hardly a title befitting my talents. I'm the best damn pilot in the sector. Call me pilot extraordinaire. Yeah, the Marquis, wow. Heard a lot of stories about them. Oh, it's too much talking. I was with the Marquis only for a few weeks before I was captured, sent to a lovely little penal colony in New Zealand. Prison. Enough chatter. All hands, this is Captain. I'm not... Yeah. Report to your stations. Take us into the Badlands. Maximum war. I'm not a captain. I wouldn't be a captain. I would be someone in engineering. Into the Badlands. Captain Jane Bay observes the swirling chaos from the view screen. Subtle smile playing on her lips. She's ready for the challenge. Scanners are picking up no other vessels in the system. It's your time to shine, Mr. Paris. Any idea where your former colleagues might be hiding? Why is he standing? Shouldn't he be sitting in front? I wasn't exactly Marquis of the Year, Captain, but they did prefer underground bases, remote planets. Captain, I don't mean to interrupt. Yeah. I'm not a voice actor. Like, it's the same voice for everyone. But I'm reading a coherent Tetrian beam scanning us in a displacement wave heading towards us. Colossal wave of turbulent energy surges towards Voyager. Its power dwarfing anything the crew has ever seen, with no time to analyze the threat. Emergency measures are initiated. More reading. Red alert. Evasive maneuvers. No effect. The wave will intercept us in 5 seconds. Brace for impact. As the crew regains consciousness, they find the bridge in total devastation. Twisted metal, sparking consoles. Sparking consoles, very important. And injured crewmates paint a grim picture of what happened. You were hit by a wave. I don't see any sparking. Damage report. Major hull and deck damage. Transporters are offline and receiving casualty reports. Bridge to sickbay. Doctor, I've got an injured crew on the bridge. Do we? I mean the guy in front. Doctor? Damn. We're losing systems across multiple decks. Deuterium tanks are empty. Like in every RPG, at the beginning your hero needs to be super weak. So the ship gets damaged. Warp core's gone to grey mode. We're on reserves, barely. Enough for coffee, I hope. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Scan for nearest source of deuterium. External sensors are offline. Stellar cartography must be down. Voyager's blind, Captain. Aha. This is where we play Fallout Shelter. We need stellar cartography back online. Now. Tutorial? Tutorial. Welcome to the tutorial. Click on the question mark. Yeah. Switch on. Needs power and crew. Your current technology is insufficient for an upgrade. Okay, so we have 8 available power. And 36 available crew. Sensors are picking up something out there, but But Harry's trying to stab us we're not in the Badlands anymore. Oh no. What could this be? I've never seen this before. Yeah, what is it? Where are we? Sensors are working. We just jumped over 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. Delta Quadrant. Life support systems are failing. Woo. This way we'll have to wait. Mr. Paris, take the helm, find a deuterium source. Scan. Scan points of interest. Like. Scan. Now we can get deuterium. Did I? Okay. Navigate your ship by traveling to various locations. Risk to invite survivors directly on board. Transmit technical instructions to help them repair remotely. Set course. Risk to fly directly into atmosphere. Bussard. Do we have these? I have no idea. I'm gonna do this one. I think we took damage. Our buzzard collectors were able to collect a medium amount, but our hull took some damage. Okay. Oh, I think I need to collect more. Uranium. Leave the storage alone and focus on salvaging from other parts of the ship. Okay. Boy. Keep a safe distance, transmit navigational data. Okay, this time we got more than enough. We can now deactivate gray mode. Okay. Make it so. Ready to increase warp core output. Warp core is a reactor that powers the ship to generate energy. It continuously consumes deuterium. Depending on the reactor level, you produce more energy, but more... It's like the coal generator in Frostpunk. Tier 1. Energy levels are returning to normal. Now what about this thing? The rain. Can't tell, Captain, but the scanners detect Maquis vessel next to it. Really? I didn't see anything. Scan for life signs. Try hailing them. Nah, scan. Scan the ship for life signs. There's no one aboard. Scan the array. Several life forms on board, Captain. One of them Vulcan? Not sure. Signals are weak. Are we looking for Tuvok? We'll just have to see for ourselves. I want the transporter room repaired and ready. Could just use a shuttle, couldn't we? Get us to a uranium deposit. They nail genuine stock. Yeah, that's true. Wonder if we get different hairstyles too. We now have all the uranium we need. Oh, how did that happen? Engineering is standing by to repair the transporter. Or maybe you can unlock them and then change some... I don't know. Transporter back online. Set course for the UA. Oh yeah, we're losing a lot of deuterium. Damn it. The official space fishing hat. It's the best I can do for Star Trek. It's my captain's hat on top of the pink cowboy. Paris, get ready for your first away mission. Transporter room. Heroes possess skills and traits. Well, that's kind of like in that mobile game. Redact. Organ transplantation. In one of those Star Trek mobile games, they have these skills too, and then you need to choose and pick who you want to send on a what mission. Away mission. If the skill is lower than requirement, success chance is displayed. We seem to have materialized in the middle of a cornfield. This place is eerily similar to Earth, but something is off. Yeah, we don't have the skill. Look for any footprints or special noises. Scan for life signs. Yeah, scan for life signs. Oh, okay. Yeah, scan for life signs has a higher chance of success. Great, failure. Harry and Tom wander aimlessly through the corn, feeling increasingly lost and disoriented. Just as they are about to give up hope, they stumble upon a farm with people working the fields. An old man sits on the porch of a nearby farmhouse, strumming a banjo. After a challenge, participating team members are fatigued and their skill values are reduced. Let them rest for the next challenge to recover and plan ahead accordingly. Okay, I don't know. This old man seems harmless enough. He might know what's going on here. I guess I shouldn't use Kim. I'd probably use Harry. Yeah. Try to read his body language for any clues. Success. Harry and Tom discreetly observe the man, trying to analyze his body language. Something feels off. He's putting on an act, but they can't quite put his finger on why. Old man seems perplexed by the presence, muttering about Harry and Tom being early and how it's not their turn yet. He invites him to stay on the farm and wait. Kind of remember that episode. You can select more than one hero for a challenge if they possess the required skill. Old man isn't much help. We'll try to find the Marquis ourselves. There's a large barn behind the farmhouse. Tricorder readings are off the charts. Definitely something strange about it. So I should do this. Harry and Tom. Harry and Tom try to disrupt the energy field causing a flicker in the air. Before they can break the illusion, people from the field burst in, wielding farm tools as weapons. Old man appears and reveals the barn is an illusion, back wall dissolving to show a bluish glowing room where unconscious people, including a tattooed man and half-clinging woman, lie on surgical tables. Oh. Sometimes you have to make major decisions that have large influence on how the story proceeds. These people must be... yeah, Chakotay. They're being held here, Captain. We must get them out of here. Quick-witted. Wake up the half-clinging woman, or wake up the tattooed man. It's just... it's European Fanta, bully. I know it's not your Fanta color, but European. And Belana gives us deuterium, which we do need. We're not super low, but your choice has consequences. Harry spins towards the half-clinging woman, hoping to rouse her. As he reaches out, the old man stops him, a look of concern on his face. Before Harry can react, blinding white light fills the room. Everything goes blank. Okay. XP, no injury bonus, sector 1, total. Level up. Captain Janeway anxiously awaits return of her away team. Harry Kim unexpectedly materializes behind her. I'm back on Voyager. Yeah, I wish I could do her voice, but how did everything get repaired so fast? What happened over there, Kim? We lost contact with you for several hours. We were just there, right, Tom? Yeah, Tom's not here yet. Seems like he's still on the array. Hope you have a hidden piloting talent, because we're short. We're being hailed by the Marquis. It's Belana. Wait. I don't know what you did to our commander, but I can still ram this back into your precious starship. Ram us? I mean, Belana doesn't know about Chakotay at this point, right? Would make sense to postpone the ramming until we're all accounted for. Does it sound reasonable? We're beaming over. Okay. Looks better than Resurgence. Resurgence has pretty good reviews. Thought about buying it sometime. Don't play games, Starfleet. We're armed and ready to defend ourselves. Wouldn't have it any other way. Glad to have you back, Tuvok. Likewise, Captain. Tuvok recruited. I must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate the Marquis. I never liked you, Vulcan. Right? She's already on the post. I have it. I've been trying to get into it. I find the acting bad. Oh. It's unsurprising. I assure you I performed my Marquis duties to the highest standards. Pitak. You win some, you lose some. Let's focus on bringing Mr. Paris and your commander back. His name is Chakotay. And we can't get back there. Can't get back in that easy. They're sealed and their communications are cut off. Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass whatever's jamming. Can we get 7? Yeah, I wonder if we can get in the demo. I don't know how much gameplay we get from this demo. The ship's status remains critical. Repair protocols are imperative. We require resources in engineering office. Okay, just tell me what I'm supposed to build. Yeah, I'm getting tired of talking so much. Prioritize life support, secure cortex, and restore deck 5 functionality. Life support. Are you life support? Yeah. Engineering office is now accessible. And of course it's a mess. We'll have to fix it before we can use it. No, repair. 2 cycles. Okay. Until completion, it would be logical to scan all planets in the system and gather more deuterium and uranium. Yeah. It would be most logical. Construction report. Repaired. Okay. That was fast. Engineering office fully operational again. We now have an additional work team to carry out 2 tasks simultaneously. Oh. Logically. We should now focus on Deck 2 and the mess zone to ensure the crew's food supply. Maintaining their physical endurance requires reactivating life support in that section first. Yeah. Life support restored on Deck 2. Access to mess hall is now possible. However, it has sustained extensive damage. Emergency rations are currently deployed after repair the crew can access replicator rations again. Oh, we don't have enough uranium. How do I switch to... Ah, there we go. Boy. We wish to send an engineering team to perform repairs. Keep a safe distance, transmit navigational data. Yeah, sure. We need to find uranium. Yeah, easy. Easily accessible stuff. And then repair. Until completion, we should address crew accommodation. Ruined room must be cleared to create room for residential sections. Clear debris. While waiting for work to finish, we should continue. Yeah. Lost due to full storage. Oh. Okay. Mess hall. Enter ship. Mess hall repairs complete. We should switch to replicator rations now. Would enhance crew well-being. Replicator food. Every cycle your crew consumes rations, you can always use emergency rations, which don't require resources but lower morale. Crew is used to consume premium rations made by the replicator. Those increase morale but consume deuterium. Replicator rations are now issued. What's this room over here? There's a painting. Nope. Nope. No. Okay, one more cycle. Shuttle bay, workshop, main engineering. Should probably not switch anything off. Yes. Just give me a second to collect resources, and then we can. Ruined room removal concluded. Let's build. Maybe we should rebuild some crew quarters now. Yeah. It's kind of the whole point. Your crew is the lifeblood of your ship. Each room requires personnel to operate. Keep this in mind when adding new rooms or upgrades. Don't forget to provide necessary accommodation. Yep. 4 cycles to build. Incoming call from Tuvon. Oh. The erased jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to establish communication. Let's hope they respond. The caretaker. Who's this? Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? Don't have what I need. I remember that voice. Yeah, the old man. The caretaker. Captain Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. We mean you no harm. We just want our people back. Your people. Your people are no longer here. They might have what I want. Wait. They might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them. Scan the way for Tom and Chakotay. Won't rely on words of a stranger. Scan the way for life signs. No sign of them. No humanoid life forms indicated at all. Appeal to his humanity. Try to intimidate him. Let's talk. Oh, let Taurus talk. No. Appeal to his humanity. We are entrusted with their safety. Their families and friends rely on us to bring them home. I understand, but I had no choice. There just isn't enough time. Time for what? Must honor a debt that can never be repaid. Find something that cannot be found. Offer help. What are you looking for? Maybe we can help. You? Search the galaxy with methods. God damn it. Beyond your comprehension. There's nothing you can do. You're stealing my time, don't you understand? I didn't have time, not enough time. We've been cut off. Haven't gotten any closer to them. You managed to get something. You Starfleet... Huh? Don't know how to fight, but you sure talk good. Captain, if I may, I've observed that the array has been sending energy pulses towards the 5th planet of the neighboring system ever since our arrival. Given the lack of information regarding a missing crew's location, investigating this planet appears to be the most logical next step. It's the only lead we have. Thoughts, Miss Taurus? I don't like this any more than you do, but it's easier if we work together. Yeah. Set course for the 5th planet of the neighboring system. Oh. Maximum warp. Can I just check if there are more resources here before we leave? I'm so really close traveling to the sun, right? So we are here. That's where we're going. Enter ship. Building ready. Wait, this is where crew sleeps? Oh, doesn't everyone get their own room? Okay. Quarter problem. Captain, I need to address the lack of quarters. When you're sleeping in the corridors in Moran 1? 10. Okay. So I could do these two. And then I think we have to repair one more. I mean, maybe not. System. Class 0 planet. Okampa. Okampa. Oh. Oh. I mean, Woody, I like the gameplay, but it needs voice acting. Let's raise. You'll have 40 cycles. Activate replicator versions for a total of 20 cycles. We already have replicator versions, so it should be easy, no? There's not enough space to build 2. We don't want Cass. All of the Voyager crew is still alive. Give them some work, yeah. I mean... Because if I build it... It would be a waste of space if I build it in here. I think I'll repair... Wait, let me check. Maybe do it. Oh, we can use this space too. But I think not enough work teams. Hire more in engineering office. Which one is our engineering office? Add work team. I cannot. I guess we're going to get Kiss. We reached the destination. Orders. Continue. Do we get astrophysics? Let's see what we have here. Following the caretaker's energy pulses, Voyager discovers a desert planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Tom, Paris, and Chakotay are perhaps being held in this place. New Kiss. He's a baby. Check energy pulses. Yeah. Anything noteworthy about the pulses? They're consistently targeting a single location. Barren piece of desert. A child. Yeah. I recommend an away team investigating the area. As something else, interval between each pulse is decreased by 0.47 seconds. Okay. Yeah, general scan of the planet. Let's see what we can learn about the planet. All basic characteristics of an M-class planet, but no ocean or river. There are settlements. Okay. Strange, but intriguing. We'll examine this world firsthand. Is she going on an away mission? Small ship is approaching. They're hailing us. Neelix. Oh wait, no, we don't know his name yet. How did he give us a mission? We don't even know him yet. Peculiar alien with a mysterious grin greets Voyager in his chaotic vessel. Perhaps an inhabitant of the Delta Quadrant. Greetings. Looking for something on this dusty old rock? Would we find anything, Mr. Neelix? Never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess. You were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Sounds as though you've heard the story before. Thousands of times. Well, hundreds. Maybe 50. The caretaker has been bringing ships here for months now. I mean, yeah, he hasn't found Cass yet. Of course he's grumpy. That's what the Kampa called him. He probably snatched some of your crew too, and likely down on the planet. It's a tricky place, dangerous. You could use a guide, but of course a guide needs a little, you know, money. Compensation. Sounds fair. To be honest, I've had it rough recently. Those pesky void wolves have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. If you help us find a missing crew, you can have all the food and water you want. It's a deal. Neelix recruited. How do I... rebuild Voyager and explore the system, or skip cycles until Neelix is ready. Okay, okay. We could use some deuterium. It's uranium. Safely search for anything valuable without entering the station. Enter ship. Done. So we have life support on this deck. So we can do this. Call. Who's calling? Oh, the caretaker. No. What's Neelix? What a delicious meal, culinary masterpiece. Never encountered such a tangy but comforting smooth yet vibrant concoction. Tomato soup. Tomato soup. Something of a culinary wizard myself, you know. Who's that name, Booney? My Alparian hair pasta bowl is widely known for its bold, mouth-watering taste. Mr. Neelix, I'm pleased you're enjoying yourself, but we need your assistance now. Your missing crew. Scan the southern continent, look for a range of dead volcanoes. At the foot you'll find a Kazon Oglar encampment. Kazon. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult. Kazon. I do remember the name. She played the computer on TOS. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know. The game needs some kind of voice acting. I don't even know what, but... Wait, let me check. Let me check. It does say full audio in English for the full game. So maybe there's a chance. I thought you said the Okampa had our people. The Okampa do have your people, just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal Marsh Jabin, the Ogla leader. As for more information. So more talking. Did I just see 2 weeks? Yeah, I wonder if we just get everything that happens in the show. I don't know if the game would be interesting if it's just the show. What do you mean? You mean in here? Oh yeah. He is. And Seska, of course. Yeah. Send away team. Prepare an away team. You'll accompany them, Mr. Neelix. How do I send an away team? Oh, I have to go back to the planet. Yeah. We'll stock up deuterium. Good job. Head over mom prints something. They need to walk around and do things. Oh, the Borg. Wait a minute. She can't print from emails. Oh, yeah. It's not easy, Google. You know, you try being old. I am. Send away team. Oh, we get choices now. I'm gonna send 2 Vogue, definitely. And then Kim and Belana. Kim is a bit more sciencey, but he's also science. So I think Belana. The away team material is in a small valley. The game is a lot like, I mean, at least in some ways, it's a lot like a mobile game. Not in a bad way. Harry Kim is the most boring Star Trek character ever. And you get your fish. Noot noot was. Have a good week. The Away materializes in a small valley between dead volcanoes. Sun burns down on the mercilessly, air is hot and dry. Why is this green showing Paris and not Belana? It's a good point. It's a demo. And I'm sure in the full game that's gonna be different. How do we get our bearings in this dust bowl? We didn't have a survivalist. So, struggle through the vent to a vantage point. Success. Belana's kind of... I mean, it's striped, but... And Neelix also a little bit red in here. The away team pushes forward, battling the strong winds and low visibility. Finally, they emerge onto a ledge with a clearer view of the surrounding area. In the distance, they spot the Kazon Ogla settlement. The wind is picking up and a massive sandstorm is approaching. Yeah, what is Paris doing here? So, would this be a safe bet then? I mean, this would be too. Innovator, design an intelligent shelter to withstand the storm. Or analyze area and evaluate the best. What's the blue, the green stuff, I mean? I don't know what this resource is. The person who shows up for one episode just to die. Wait. I mean Barclay. Oh no, you mean like a normal red shot. Yeah. Belana wastes no time. Impressive efficiency. She swiftly constructs a wind-resistant shelter from... yeah. Away mission risk. Risk level... Okay. We've reached the settlement. How should we approach the people here? Intimidating? Why should we intimidate them? Let Neelix do the... Yeah. Neelix should talk. I don't really feel like reading all of this. Jabin, their leader. It's not like Neelix. Oh yeah, I remember him. Yeah. So we can offer water in exchange for information about the Okampa. Yeah. As Neelix is fatigued, he can do... Oh, can be just Belana. I wonder if this would be critical success, the yellow bit. Time to play Rimworld. I'm also playing Tron again. Tron 2.0. The game is about like 15 years old, but it's still really good. Things are getting out of hand, Captain. We should retreat. Appease and carefully withdraw. That's more well, I think. Tactical retreat. Secure the retreat with phaser fire. No, let's do... Neelix. Cast recruited. Oh. Slowly backing away. He allows him to retreat. Those eyes burn with anger. Level up. I never checked what the level up did last time. Maybe we should. It probably increases stats, but safely back on Voyager, Neelix surprises the rest of the away team as he and the rescued woman kiss passionately. My dearest Cass, didn't I promise I'd save you? I knew you would come for me, my love. You lied and endangered my crew. This is not how trust is built, Mr. Neelix. He was desperate, Captain, but I understand. I want to repay you and your crew for saving me. Access to the underground city is controlled by the caretaker. There's a tunnel, but the caretaker is sealed with a security barrier. But might be able to transport the barrier if we have the slightest breach. Excellent idea. Can you help us once we located the breach? At least I can do. Yeah, we have things to do. Someone get started on the transporter signal amplifier. Okay, repair and activate science laboratory. Repair and activate sick bay, building of crew quarter. Yep. Okay, we are still building over here. How do I just skip? I just want to skip one cycle. Enter ship. So let's finish. Science sickbay. Yeah, let's repair sickbay. Oh, those are just emergent. Oh, that's why. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. He's a great doctor. There we go. Injured and sick. Initiate emergency medical holographic program. No other options available. Captain Jane reactivates Voyager's emergency medical hologram. EMH. Shimmering figure materialized in sick bay, ready to provide critical care. Doctors are always interesting. I mean, what's her name? Crusher? No. The blonde one. The blonde one nobody likes. No, no, no. Oh, Catherine Pulaski. She was on the Enterprise before. Yeah, please say the... Just needed to get laid. Probably. Chief Medical Officer said you have to take care of sickbay for now. This patient, Cass. There's no need for concern. I'm capable of treating any injury or disease. Broken ulna? Okay. Few minor bruises and grazes. Nothing I can handle. You're in the most capable hands, young lady. Thank you, Doctor. Very kind of you. Expect you to do your best, Doctor. Do my best. I'm programmed for optimal medical care. What else would I do? If you'll excuse me, I have a patient to attend to and a sickbay to organize. Should have hooked up with Data. No, she called him Dada, right? The science lab is back online. We can start researching signal amplifier. Transponder signal amplifier. She was so terrible. Yeah. I mean, you need... Does he need someone in your crew, like in a show, right? Who has a few negative traits, but she used too much. How people pull each other's hair when they like the person. That's what it was. She had the hots for him. Okay, I mean, maybe. What is 6? A cycle is a time unit. Cycles pass while Voyager is traveling. But why? Why does it say 5? Wait. Displayed number of cycles indicates how many cycles it takes until deuterium depletes an energy. Oh. Oh yeah, we are low on deuterium. And our work teams are busy. Tech tree. What am I supposed... Borg? There's Borg tech we can... Okay. Research any tech. Oh, any tech. So rotate shield frequency. Reduce enemy shield penetration by 20%. Or increase maximum hull. Let's do maximum hull. We need some utility. Soon. Crew is very happy. Yep. Noise. What did... oh, workshop. Repair the workshop. I like the look of the game, but too much... Yeah. I mean, it does say on the Steam page that the game is going to be fully, like... I mean, not fully voice acted, but audio is supposed to be in English, so... I'm guessing there's going to be at least some talking? Maybe narration... Warp core gray mode. Out of order. Your mess hall will now give out emergency rations. Can you just let me get the deuterium? There we go. Do I have to reactivate this manually? Offline. Where's the warp core again? There we go. Transporter signal amplifier blueprint. Okay. Life support disabled. Oh. Collect any tractor beam. What? Okay. Now we have 700. It should be. Research any tech. We are researching. 6 remaining. Craft transporter amplifier thingy mitchingy in here. Remaining 1 cycle. Signal amplifier has been completed and is ready for use, Captain. Would be wise to make haste back to the Ocampa. Damn it. Set course. Strange antiquities. Did you bring the thing I asked you for, Mochi? Did you find it? Welcome in. Thank you for the raid, Mochi. Is it bedtime? Is it baby time? I don't know. 2 hats on a Monday. Oh, Lodi Dodi, how you doing? Yeah, it's... I didn't have anything Star Trek related. So I put on my captain's hat. No phallic statues, man. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Thank you for the raid, Mochi. I do need to fix that announcement one day. They didn't really wear hats. Yeah. Yeah, we need to figure out a hat for something. I mean, I could get a uniform. But I still need a hat for Star Trek. Uniform would be easy to get, right? Did you enjoy the game, Mochi? I don't know what the point of the game was that you're playing. I know it's kind of a puzzle. Just get the ears. Thank you, Neo. I love the game. So it's kind of a puzzle game, right? Rotate shield frequency. There we go. Novel puzzle. Fly back to the account. Oh, I was flying back to them. Yeah, we're playing the Star Trek demo. It's called Voyager something. Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. There's no voice acting yet in the demo. On the store page. On the store page it says like full audio in English, so the unknown. Wait, store page. Oh, yeah, my Steam Deck is being weird today. Full audio in English, so let's see. Oh, we'll only know once we get home. Send away team. Cass. Why does Cass have to go? Oh. Star Trek Across the Universe. Yeah, we're basically replaying Star Trek Voyager. Laurel Wreath. Why can I send... Why is Tom not available? Is this a good team? Oh wait, it says... Oh, the game tells me the upcoming challenges and then I can pick. Recommended trades or Kampa. Yeah, I mean, Cass is on our team. Kim coming back was a good episode. Okay, upon materializing near the tunnel entrance, there's a lot of reading, unfortunately. I don't know how long I can do this. Tinkering with the security barriers in frustration. As soon as they notice the away team, they reach for their weapons, and but hesitate. Careful, shouts one of them. Don't let them butter you up. When Kim leaves, wow. Captain, the Kazan seem to be more cautious this time, but they're still ready to attack with our orders. Oh damn. Pretty sure I should use transporter module to make a harmless object appear, causing distraction. Critical success. The away team uses transporter module to beam a small plant into the Kazon camp. Sudden appearance of the strange green object causes confusion and alarm among the Kazon. Now the away team to slip past them. We've reached the tunnel entrance using transporter. I don't want to read this, man. Do you know what you get when you translate Kim into Dutch? Kim. Use amplifier to locate breaches. Use amplifier to locate breaches in the barrier. Oh, just use different skills. I think I'm gonna use Belana again. No Kim. Yeah, it's basically like Leo. Everything that happens in the show has happened so far in the game. We can just kind of decide on how we do it a little bit. Away team. That's too much text. We're inside the Okampa city, but it's a maze of streets and chambers. How should we proceed? Let Cass lead the search. Sure. Who's Kasia? I bought the DVDs for some odd reason. When did you buy them, Leo? Cass did stuff. A message from Captain Janeway cuts through the joy of reunion. Caretaker Way has apparently repositioned itself and is now firing at the tunnel entrance. We need to get out of here. Yeah. Clear path using weapons. Oh, I mean, 20 plus years ago. Why wouldn't you get them? didn't have Netflix and stuff to rewatch. Tremors are interfering with the signal. I mean, you know what happens, so we don't need to read all of this. It's exactly what happened in the show. Don't play the game, just watch Star Trek again. No. Play the game. But I guess I'm going to rewatch it before the actual game is released. Unexpected allies. Oh yeah, he wasn't on the ship, right? He was... That's why he wasn't available. Or like a DS9 version of this game. So DS9 would be like a city builder then? What would you do in DS9? I mean, you still have the Defiant for missions. Back on Voyager, Tom Paris breathes a sigh of relief. Yeah. It's a trading outpost. Yeah. Like, what do you do? Captain... I guess kind of like RimWorld, right? But instead of your colony, you have your station. Captain Chakotay, welcome aboard Voyager. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway. Mr. Paris, good to have my pilot back. No champagne. I'm Commander Chakotay of the Marquis. Taurus, what's going on here? Long story, Chakotay. Short version, we're stuck with Federation. Sycophants. Wow. You have to defend against the Cardassians. Yeah. I guess you could do DS9. Is everyone from DS9 still alive for voice acting? Shapeshifter. The caretaker mentioned that you might have what he needs. We woke up covered in scabs. Campus said we were sent away to prevent some kind of plague. Except we weren't sick before. Odo Statins was not. Oh. They also mentioned others. They died? But you both in sickbay. Captain, their condition is unusual. It appears to be a cellular disruption caused by the introduction of foreign genetic material. Their bodies are rejecting it rather violently. Am I dead? They're fortunate. A few more days and a cellular disruption would have been fatal. One of my colonists in RimWorld had some disease that's eating one of his lungs. Foreign genetic material, for what purpose? Excellent question, Commander. Appears to have been introduced deliberately. Why anyone would want to inject him with incompatible DNA is beyond my comprehension. Prognosis, already started the treatment. They should make a full recovery. Good job. There's not enough evidence to form a reasonable hypothesis. Caretaker provides for the Ocampa, yet remains on his array. It's logical to assume the provisions arrive through the energy pulses. They've increased in frequency since arrival, now we destroyed access tunnels. I can't read this much. Not in a game, not after work. Repair and activate shield generator. Repair and activate phaser control room. And it's shuttle bay. Wait, do I need to set it to... I hope we don't have to activate this every time power goes out for a second. Just push the buttons, we'll fill in the story. Shield generator, enter ship. Done. Torpedo and phaser control room. Offensive and defensive capabilities have been restored. Ready as will ever be. For what? I mean for combat. Oh, Sector. Engage. Void. Is there more deuterium on here? Yeah, we will stock out. The yen here. And that's okay. So what happens when all of these resources are gathered up? And we just run out of deuterium. We reach our destination. Orders. Continue. Looks like a dildo. It's the K-Zone, the lead ship is hailing us. Probably not calling to chat. I'll have a Marquis radar manned. I'll have support if this turns into a fight. Oh! Yeah. Back for more. Battle stations. Each combat encounter you may choose up to 3 heroes to utilize their specific strengths. Voyager, Marquis. Yeah, this should be easy. Marquis maneuver, warp core overcharge, coordinated attack. That sounds pretty good. Evasive maneuver, shield hacking, telepathic attack, rousing speech. Let's do evasive maneuver, shield hacking. Start combat. Some geeks had strong views on this version of Star Trek. They had no idea what would happen 20 plus years. What views? Oh, god damn it. Combat is paused. What are your orders, Captain? I don't know. Oh, orders down here. Order your ship to try and attack or defend a site with either defensive or offensive movement. Fleeing requires enemy engines to be damaged, while surrendering costs resources as a form of payment. You can also repair damaged subsystems. Proceed to offensive movement. Right. No, what do you, okay. Hero abilities. Use one of them? I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, they really didn't like, it felt insultingly dumbed down Star Trek. Voyager? Or what's the, where's Chakotay? Is it just us against the carrier? No, there are smaller ships, okay. Current, oh, wait. Ah, torpedo. There we go. Pew. And then, oh, over here we can see the shield. Enemy ship has surrendered. Ooh, wait, this ship? Okay, I have no idea what's going on. And it looked like Chakotay blew up, but... we pushed him back, was a close call. Didn't really feel close, but... Okay. We got a crew beamed off in time before the radar exploded. You are strong, Captain. There's strength in numbers. Called for reinforcements. I guess we won't have much time. Hail the array. Send us back to where we came from. I've barely enough strength to complete my work. You must let go of the Okampa. They're children. Children grow up, they need challenges. Maybe the Okampa is stronger than you think. Send us home. What is right and what is wrong? Caretaker fades away, collapsing into an inert crystalline form. Janeway is now faced with an impossible choice. Return home, leaving the Okampa defenseless, or sacrifice Voyager's return to ensure their safety. He's gone. The case are not closing in. Shall I try to access primary systems? Destroy? Or return home? Yeah, return home. Let's see what happens. This game... bit over an hour, maybe? You're banning the Okampa. Follow through. 60% chance. It's my ship, Tuvok, now. Engage. Janeway makes the call and Voyager will return home. Tuvok activates Caretaker's technology in a blinding white light and goes the ship. Certainty hangs in the air. Will it work? Will they make it back? Time seems to freeze. Home again. Just moments ago, they were allies united by a common goal, no back in familiar territory, and the reason for their alliance has vanished. So, but what do you do in the game if you're home? You're not in the Delta Quadrant. And now we're back to being enemies. Arrest him or let them go? Nah, let them go. We've been through a lot, can't ignore that. I mean, I don't know. Nah, I don't think Janeway would let him go. When I return to bridge, I trust you and your crew will have made yourself scars. Yeah, let's get out of here. Letting the Maquis go is a breach of Starfleet protocol logic. Shut up. Value compassion over logic. Sometimes compassion outweighs logic, Lieutenant. Wouldn't complain about the help either. Thought of going back to New Zealand. Not exactly my idea of a happy ending. Pull a few strings for me. Reassure. Seems our adventure has come to an end. Set a course for Starfleet headquarters. Time to report in. And for a coffee break. Okay. You've escaped fate and brought Voyager home against all odds. Peaceful return. But you've missed out on all the exciting adventures and discoveries the crew would have experienced otherwise. Okay. Yeah, just a demo. Yeah. I don't know. There probably would have been a bit more on the Delta Quadrant. There was like a third system